So, good morning, students. Today we are going to learn about general principles and processes of isolation of elements. Children, before that, what are minerals? What are minerals and what is metallurgy? First of all, what is metallurgy and what are minerals? See, generally, metallurgy means, my dear children, metallurgy is the process of extraction of metals from their ores. So, it is a process of extraction of metals from their ores is called metallurgy. So, what is mineral? The combined state of metal in the earth crust is called minerals. Example, oxides and carbonates. And what is ore? The mineral from which the metal economically and commercially extracted is called a ore. And example, bauxite and aluminum can be extracted from bauxite and iron can be extracted from hematite. All ores are minerals, but all minerals are not ores. Let us see the gangue. Impurities present in minerals are called gangue. Example, silicates, rock pieces are the examples for gangue. Even you can say sand and clay also called as gangue. Metallurgy. It is the process of extraction of metal from its ore. There are 4 steps are involved in metallurgy. The first one is concentration of the ore. Second one is production of crude metal. Third one is refining of the crude metal. And fourth one is crushing and pulverization. First, let us see crushing and pulverization. Huge pieces are broken into small pieces and pulverized. And this is called crushing and pulverization. Crushing means what? Breaking into small pieces and pulverized. Next, concentration of the ore. Removal of impurities from the pulverized ore. Any impurities are present, that means what? Unwanted impurities. Unwanted impurities. Concentration of the ore, nothing but, my dear children, unwanted impurities. For example, see, unwanted substances, unwanted rocky materials. Unwanted rocky materials. For example, the impurities like sand and clay. I already told you these are called gangue. So, the unwanted impurities are removed from, or removal of impurities from the pulverized ore. There are 4 types are there: gravity separation, hydraulic washing, froth flotation, magnetic separation, leaching. So there are 4 steps are there. Now gravity separation. So usually for impurities lighter than ores. So this gravity separation children observe here. So these are usually for lighter than ores. Whatever the impurities are there, they should be lighter than ores. Froth flotation. Usually for impurities heavier than ores. Whatever the impurities are heavier than ores, this froth flotation will be used. So if the ore impurity, especially froth flotation means, just I will go to the children, observe the figure here. This method is mainly useful for sulfide ore which have no wetting property. So this method is mainly useful for sulfide ores which have no wet property or wetting property. Whereas the impurities get wetted. The ore with impurities is finely powdered and kept in water, taken in a flotation cell. Air under pressure is blown to produce froth in water. Froth is so produced takes the ore particles to the surface, whereas impurities settle at the bottom. So froth is separated and washed to get ore particles. Especially by using these sulfide ores can be extracted from froth flotation. Observe the figure, children. Okay. So collectors, pine oil, froth stabilizers, aniline, cresol, and depressants, NaC and sodium cyanide act as a depressant for zinc sulfide. So magnetic separation, children. So what is called magnetic separation? So magnetic separation for either ore or a gangue is in magnetic behavior. So this especially in this method, whatever we take the ore, that should be, one should be act as a magnetic behavior. So if the ore or impurity, one of them is magnetic substance. If the ore or impurity, one of them must be magnetic substance and the other non-magnetic substance. They are separated using electromagnets. So they are separated using electromagnets, children. Observe the figure, children. When the ore is flowing through the belt, magnetic roller, this whole, and this in this so many some magnetic substances are there, some are non-magnetic substances are there. So the substances, the material which are magnetic substances are moving toward the another bowl, and the substance which are non-magnetic substances are moving away from the magnetic field. Okay, so this is the best method to separate non-magnetic substances from the magnetic substances. Leaching, children. What is called leaching here? In this process in which the ore is concentrated by chemical reaction with a suitable reagent, example leaching of alumina from bauxite ore. So observe, children, here Al2O3 plus Al2O3 2H2O plus 2NaO gives us to 2NaO2 plus 3H2O. So meta-aluminate. So and Ag2S plus 4NaCN gives us to 2NaAgCN taken twice plus Na2S. So sodium argento-cyanide. So like this we can use this method is leaching method. And production of crude metal. No, conversion to oxide, reduction of the oxide to metal. Conversion to oxide involves calcination of it, absence of air, roasting it, excess of air. So reduction of the oxides to metals. Still in smelting, reduction with carbon. During smelting, a substance called flux is added which removes the non-fusible impurities as fusible slag. Flux plus gang equal to slag. So acidic flux for basic impurities, acidic flux is added. FeO plus SiO2, acidic flux is FeSiO2, that is fusible slag. Basic flux for acidic impurities, basic flux is added. So SiO2 plus CaCO3 gives us to CaSiO3 plus CO2. So SiO2 plus MgCO3 gives us MgSiO3 plus CO2. Refining of the crude metal. The process of removing impurities from the crude metal, the liquefaction. This method is used for refining the metals having low melting points such as stannum, lead, mercury, bismuth, etc. Then the impurities. The impure metal is placed on the sloping earth and is gently heated. The metal melts and flows down living. Distillation. This is the useful for low boiling metals such as zinc, mercury. The impurities liquid metal is evaporated to obtain the pure metal as distillate. Electrorefining. In this method, impure metal forms the anode, while the cathode is a rod or sheet of the pure metal. The electrolytic solution consists of soluble salt of the molten. So observe the zone refining. Difference in solubilities of impurities in molten and solid state of metal. Semiconductors like silicon, germanium, gallium are purified by this method. Elements of very high purity are obtained by this method. Vapor phasing refining. Van Orkel method for refining zirconium and titanium. So observe the children here equations and go through along accordingly. Chromatographic method. Paper chromatography, column chromatography, gas chromatography also used for separating the mixtures. Extraction of aluminium. And observe, children, ore, bauxite Al2O3 XH2O. X means what? We can take as number. Cryolite Na3Al6. Purification, braze method, leaching, electrolysis of pure alumina, all revolt process. During electrolysis, Al2O3 is reduced to all by carbon to Al2O3 plus 3C, 4A plus 3CO2. The electrolytic reactions are as at cathode and anode given here. Go through it. So extraction of aluminium, extraction of copper, children observe here, extraction of iron, blast furnace, observe the figure, and different irons, extraction of zinc from zinc oxide, and thermodynamic principles of metallurgy. Up to extraction of zinc from zinc oxide, you can go to, children, and thermodynamics principles of metallurgy is actually not there in your class, and Ellingham diagram also not there in your subject. Ellingham diagram is also not there in your subject. And metallurgy, observe here this table, you can easily understand what are the steps involved in the process of extraction of metals. Okay, children, thank you and have a nice day. Hope you understand.